What's up, GolfersRx? The Golf Yogi here, bringing you your weekly dose of golf fitness. I've gotten some emails coming in lately that people have asked a number of things about planks and things they can do from plank. Had a couple other videos coming in. People asked, hey, are there some things that you can give me that are a little bit more advanced? So I figured let's tie them all into one video. Let's give you a little more advanced and working off of some planks. So planks are pretty difficult. If you've never tried them, the first thing you want to do in a plank is you're trying to get the back straight all the way down. You don't want the butt raised up in the air. You also don't want the butt dipping down, kind of letting those hips fall. So for some of you, if you've never done a plank before, maybe just a regular plank is enough, and they're difficult as they are. If you start trying to hold a plank for 30 seconds to a minute, they're going to get very difficult. Now, I am not of the school that says let's try to hold a plank longer and longer and longer. If we're trying to hold a plank for 10 minutes, we're putting a lot of strain on our shoulders. We're putting a lot of strain on our hips staying up there. We're putting a lot of strain into our wrists. So if you are doing planks and you're just doing planks, try to stick with maybe a minute. Do sets of them. Go for a minute, come out of it for a minute. Go for a minute, come out of it for a minute. Instead of keeping yourself up there and really wrenching into the wrists and the shoulders. So, going to give you some variations of it. When you first get into plank, again, you want to get nice and stable. If you've got access to a mirror, that'll really help. So again, we get into this plank, we're not trying to be butt tall, we're not letting this butt droop, trying to get nice and straight with this, nice and stable, and again, pressing the ground away so we're getting nice and tall with this. So one option from this plank, I do these a lot with my clients. Sitting here, if you're trying to find something a little bit different, we're just going to engage. So instead of just holding here, we're going to go for 10 seconds, engage as hard as we can, press that ground away, tighten every muscle in the body, hold, and then relax. Go back to that normal plank. Again, all you're doing is engaging, everything from the top of the head to the toes. So engage, press everything away, really tighten up all those muscles in your body, really engage every single thing you can, and then relax right back to that plank. Those will fire you up pretty quick, guys. Again, when we're going through these and you're really engaging all the way through the body, that takes a lot of energy. If you can't see me sweating already, I am, and it's not just because it's 95 out here today. So another good example of a plank, something you can start to play with. This is going to work a lot of stability in the body. We're going to start off again straight from this plank. This is pretty difficult, guys, so get nice and stable here, hands right under the shoulders, and all we're going to do, lift one hand, lift the opposite foot. Lift one hand, lift the opposite foot. So when we do these, we're not going up here really high and coming all the way out of position like we're going to fall all over the place. These are actually more difficult to just lift an inch or two off the ground, right back down. Again, inch or two off the ground, right back down. I promise you start doing some of these where you're raising, having to balance from opposite sides of the body, left foot, right hand, right foot. Again, very difficult, trying to fire up the body and maintain that stability all the way through there. One more for you here, guys. This is going to work a little bit more into those hands, into the wrist, going to get a little mobility through there as well. From this plank, all we're going to do, you can bring the feet in a little bit if that makes it easier for you. Just going to start to rock to one side. If you want to work the hand all the way up, fantastic. Right back down. So working from a plank to a side plank, just going back and forth. Again, rotate, engage. Don't let this hip fall all the way down. Try to stay nice and tall with it. Right back to the ground. Again, you can just keep going side to side with these. So controlling the hips, finding the balance, working the arm up, stacking everything. Again, nice and strong all the way down through the body here. Then right back to center. So if you guys can't see the nice little puddle I have going on my yoga mat here, these are difficult. These are a little bit more challenging than some of the things we've done. These are a little bit more advanced. If you start off in this and a plank is difficult, just work on plank for a while. You don't have to jump in and try every single variation when you first try a plank. So try, guys, to engage, tuck that pelvis under, stay nice and strong, engage through the core, find some stability there. You're going to get a lot of work through that plank. It is difficult. This is a little bit more strength building, but give it a shot. Find some strength, find some stability in that golf game, guys. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to email me directly, mark@thegolfyogi.com. Head out, play some great golf. Cheers, guys.